Hello everyone and welcome to The Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed. I'm Michael Vorse, coming to you from the heart of Nigeria. As the nations of Africa slowly emerge from poverty, burdened by a crushing debt from the West, as well as internal massive political corruption, there's another consideration to take into account when assessing this continent. It's been a long-time target of the sponsors of eugenics. The inhabitants here, like poor people throughout history, are deemed by and large as undesirable by those who are wealthy. This is seen most clearly by the policies of the Obama administration, which continues to tie financial aid to a country's willingness to approve of abortion, sterilization, and contraception. And if those three killers aren't enough, the White House is now deploying a full-court press to twist the arms of African nations to become approving of militant homosexuality as well. Not content with limiting his efforts to redefine the culture of the United States with his rabid support for child killing and sodomy, Obama wants to extend his legacy now to Africa. In fact, he's already scored some major successes here. Last year, for example, he sent his Catholic Vice President Joe Biden to Kenya to press for passage of a pro-abortion national constitution. The carrot? If Kenya passed it, foreign aid dollars would flow in. If not, no money. Kenya passed it, and it was cheers and high fives all around at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Obama has Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, a woman more dangerous to life in the womb than her husband Bill Clinton, on a near constant globe-trotting mission to push for abortion and sterilization programs anywhere they can be enacted. All these policies, of course, fly under the banner of various so-called rights: women's rights, reproductive rights, human rights, and they're taking their toll in Africa as attitudes are changing, albeit slowly. But not all has been victories for Obama. A short while ago, Nigerians here turned back a move to legitimize militant homosexuality, and so far, they've been able to keep Obama allies Planned Parenthood at bay. But faithful Catholics here are growing ever more concerned as they notice Western influence is becoming more established here in their homeland. And practically all of those influences are cultural and coming from, yep, you guessed it, the United States. From movies with their glorification of casual sex, to rap music and R&B with its driving beat of sexual sins. All of this, as well as other cultural influences, till the ground and prepare it to accept a loosening of moral standards, just as it has throughout the United States and Europe. When sexual morality has eroded sufficiently, then contraception, abortion, open homosexuality easily find a place in the hearts and minds, and finally the practices and then the laws of the people. Obama and those like him have seen this plan work perfectly in the westernized nations and have now turned their guns toward Africa as well as other parts of the third world. Despite its lessening economic might, for the moment America is still king of the hill, and because of this supremacy, it wields a very powerful weapon in foreign policy. If Obama gets another 4 years at the helm, Nigerians specifically and Africans in general can expect a war of political genocide against them to continue alongside the cultural battle that's already in high gear. When the social justice Catholic crowd back in the United States starts crowing about the need to re-elect Obama, Catholic voters have to not be taken in this time like they were in 2008. Obama has no concern for society other than totally to refashion it, and any pretense to care about justice is just that, a pretense. When American Catholics cast their votes this fall, they need to keep in mind that Catholics in other nations, like Nigeria, have a stake in this election as well. God love you. I'm Michael Vorse.